Just before we start this video, I want to make two quick announcements. The first is a giveaway. James and Sarah have made a custom dice tray which we want to give away for free. All you have to do is comment below your favourite game that you played in 2017. You can use it for display purposes, or you can use it for your zombie dice, your Batman dice, King of Tokyo, or in fact you can just hold all your dice in it. If you don't like the custom logo, you can always reverse it. It's reversible, so you can have it on the nice grey side, which is it's a really nice design, a really nice finish. So thank you, Sarah and James. And the second thing, I would just like to apologise on behalf of everybody for not uploading for the past 2 weeks. We're only a small channel, so loads of people probably weren't expecting us to carry on uploading, but we promised ourselves to upload one video every week. Unfortunately, we didn't hit that target, but this year, we're hoping for more than one video a week. Enough of me rambling, let's get on with the video. Hello and welcome to Throwdown Thursdays. My name is David and today I'm joined by my good friend and fellow teammate Ashley.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about the last few months, 2017, basically all the games that we started playing. First things first, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
to everybody. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and all that rubbish. Last time we done something like this, we had 32 subscribers, which is an average of 1.62 people subscribing a week.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting at 125 subscribers, which is an average of 2.11 people a week. So that's good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's good anyway.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Yes, that makes us happy. We also had 38,000 video views at the end of April as well. Now we've got 20,000. Which is around 350 a week video views, which is very impressive. And our average viewing time keeps going up as well, so people are watching longer, which is good.
That's cool.
We also started an Instagram, which you can check out. We just upload basically the videos that we upload.
Well,
just pictures of the Throwdown Thursday, and then just general other games that we're playing as well. So we won't talk about earlier in the year, because we played things like Welcome Back to the Dungeon. We played Attack on Titan, loads of dice games and stuff, which were fun, but we won't recap on those. We played a few set collecting games. We played Chocobo Crystal Hunt.
Awesome.
That was fun. And we played the expansion as well, obviously. We played Splendor, Zularetto, all like set collecting kind of games. I find with a lot of our videos, we talk about how great they are and how good they are, but I feel like we never say how bad they are. What's the worst thing about those games? Chocobo Crystal Hunt.
What's the worst thing?
Yeah, what would you say is bad?
When the game ends.
It's a type of game that you couldn't just play all the time, though, is it?
No, definitely not. I think it's a game that you could play in between other games.
Yeah.
It's not a game that you'd sit down and say, right, we've got 4 hours, let's play this game all night. You just wouldn't do it because you would start getting annoyed with each other. And it is a nice little game you can fit in between other big games.
Yeah. What about Splendor then? I mean, you could do that with Splendor.
I think I could play Splendor all night, but it would give me a severe headache. Just trying to work out what's going on, and I think I would start probably getting a bit delusional.
Yeah.
During the night.
I think Zularetto is kind of similar. I could play that. I personally can play that a couple of times. I quite enjoy it. But they do, obviously, every game. It starts getting repetitive after a while.
Yeah, definitely. I think Zularetto, for me, is not like up there with Splendor, where I could just play Splendor over and over and over, because the outcomes will always be different.
Yeah.
Because you'll always have a different noble and different gems you want to try and get. Whereas with Zularetto, I think you're playing the same game, just with different animals.
Yeah.
There's no different.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. Yeah, you're right.
I think I could only play one game of Zularetto in a night. Yeah. I don't think I could play Zularetto all night.
I think the worst thing with Splendor is probably how taxing it can be on the brain, and that can sometimes leave for a long gaming period.
Yeah.
You know, the game can sometimes take 20 minutes. Like me and Dom have played, and it's only taken that to finish a whole game. However, the more players or inexperienced players, sometimes it's quite daunting, and you're spending 40 minutes on one game. Sometimes even longer. I played a game with James. It hit the 1 hour mark.
I think we've all played games with James, and they could well hit the 5 hour mark.
Should we bring back Waterloo?
No.
With that 7 hours of gameplay?
Yeah, no. Let's not talk about that.
Alright, we won't talk about that.
That was
then.
horrible.
We played a few tile placement games as well. Obviously, we played a lot of Carcassonne. I think we had 11 Carcassonne videos last year.
Well, they're the most popular videos at the moment.
Yeah,
so
we played Amazonas, we played the Sea and Sails one, that was really good. I think there's only a couple more that we haven't played. I haven't played the Star Wars one.
No.
I know James and Simon have. I think Dom has that one as well.
Yeah, I think he does, yeah.
Dom has that one as well. And there's a gold mine one as well. I haven't played that one.
Okay.
We played King Domino. We haven't played the expansion. That's just come out as well, or due to come out.
Right, okay.
But that was pretty good. I think it's a kind of a similar thing as like we were saying with Zularo. You play it once, and that's probably around it.
I think so, yeah.
Takenoko and Seikatsu. Seikatsu was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice game.
I quite like the 2-on-2 variant. That was fun.
Yeah.
Figuring out your opponent and everything. But again, it's quite samey. Like, you place the tiles in the same place and...
Yeah, you know what you're doing in that game, and the games can be relatively quick. Especially with the 2 versus 2, because you can't really speak to your teammate about where you want them to go and what you want them to do.
And that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it can be. If you can see a play and like, oh yeah, do that play, and then they don't do it, but... Yeah, it's just one of them games.
Yeah, exactly. We also played a couple of puzzle games. We played Kodinka, which is kind of like, the flipping tiles and everything and moving it around and stuff.
That gets me a headache.
Yeah, that gets a headache. Because, especially with more players, because your piece can go from the bottom right-hand corner all the way to the top left-hand corner. You're like, well, no, I can't do anything.
Or sometimes your tiles don't move at all and you get really annoyed. Just move mine.
Yeah, and that's obviously where it's kind of like... I don't know what other game it's like, actually. It's... Yeah, you just need them to be pushed into that size. Kind of like lanterns. You're betting on other people giving you the right
100%,
lanterns, but in this it's the same thing. You want it to be moved out just one extra space, so you have to spend one less action moving it.
That's it.
Because you want to move and a flip. You don't want to move, wait next turn, flip. Because by that time it will be gone.
Yeah.
So that's kind of annoying. And Magic Maze.
Yeah,
that was fun. I personally can play that all night. But I know,
I think so, yeah. I think I could.
It's pretty fun. The annoying thing about it is if your opponents get too your teammates get too angry and they start screaming and shouting and you talk too much. And I feel like sometimes I get really rude. I'm like, right, this needs to go, this needs to go. And then someone will interject and start saying, oh, why don't we? No, stop talking. We're doing this right now. And I can feel myself getting a little bit angsty. It's like, I know how the game should go now. We've only got a few options. And I feel like I've been playing where I'm quiet and people have done that. And I'm like, that's me. I'm that guy sometimes that's telling people what to do. Yeah,
but games can get you like that. When you've been playing a game, well, when you know you're timed and you want things to work out right for you, and things are not happening because people didn't listen the first time round, you get to the second time, you're like, we just spoke about it and you haven't done it.
Yeah, and you want to just moan at them.
Yeah, and then you feel like you're wasting like your speaking time explaining the same thing you just spoke about.
Yeah.
It was like the first video we put up. And like I said, like at the end, we were never gonna win that because the teamwork was really bad.
Like nearly a minute worth of talking.
Yeah, it's like really bad. Like you want to spend 15 to 20 seconds talking about a quick plan. Right, we want to get this there, this there, this there, and that's it. But yeah, sometimes people just don't listen, or when you put the red thing in front of them,
you forget,
and they just sit there like, oh, what am I supposed to do here? just look at every single one individually, and okay, I can see my moves. Don't panic just because someone's put a red thing in front of you.
Exactly. Well, they were some of the older games. Well, I'll say older games, new games for us, but games that had come out in previous years. We played a couple of new games as well. We played the expansion for Jamaica.
Yes.
Jamaica itself was quite a new game for us last year anyway, but the expansion just enhanced the game experience so much. It felt like when I play Jamaica now, I feel like it's empty. I feel like it's missing something. And when you put the expansion, it's like, this is what it was missing. It was like, this should have been here the whole time. It's kind of like a piece of DLC that they just never gave us. But I feel like there's nothing I can really moan about the expansion. I feel like it's given us something amazing.
Yeah, I think it gives more value to your doubloons and how you spend them. Because you want to get to a port and spend some gold, some doubloons to get a crewmate.
Yeah.
Or there's a crewmate a bit further on in the inn, so I want to move my token all the way down there to grab him or grab her for my crew.
That dreaded Calypso one day, someone's gonna...
Oh, someone will definitely win.
Yeah, James has been close. I played it a couple of times with him. Well, obviously the first video we recorded, he was very close.
Yeah, I stole it from him.
Yeah. And I think he ended up with 2, didn't he? Yeah. He was so close to his third. So close. But I've played a couple of games with him since, and he's again nearly got it. I don't think anyone's got the gem though. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah, no one's got the big gem yet.
Yeah, I think I played it once with Natalie and James, and Natalie got it right at the end, and we was literally on the last stretch past the red line.
Oh, so you couldn't even.
We weren't even bothering with it really. And if someone fought her, then we would have done it. But I think she finished that turn as well. So that was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's nothing bad I can say about that game.
No.
And we also played Attack on Titan, Last Stand. That was a pretty new game, just over the summer. It loads of people said that they don't like being the Titan because it's boring. You're sitting there listening to people, but I think that's the exciting part.
I love being the Titan.
Just you feel like a Titan. You listen to it. Okay, you're going to do that. Well, no, I'm going to smash you in the face. I'm going to eat all these civilians and knock down 25 of your frigging cannons.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's an exciting role to play.
I love being the Titan when Levi's not there.
Yeah.
When Levi's there, he's a
because
you can beep that out.
Yeah.
Because he's annoying.
Yeah.
You want them Titan head dice.
And he just keeps them all.
Keeps them.
But you have to think because I've been Levi a couple of times, and it is frustrating because you're rolling. You're like, from a whole game perspective, Levi's quite good because you can be the one to keep. We need a cannon, right? I will roll that dice. If I get ahead, the Titan's not getting it.
Yeah.
If you do it, then you're going to give him that head.
That's it. Yeah.
So Levi, from that perspective, is good. But as a singular player, you're rolling these Titan heads and you're putting them to one side. You're like, I've got a move and a cannon, but I can't move on to the cannon, so I'm just going to do nothing for my turn, I guess. So each individual character, I feel, is probably... You probably nitpick what characters are bad. Armin's probably good. He's bad in the deck building game.
Yeah.
Because he gives cards, doesn't he? But in this, he shuffles through the tactics deck, which is really good.
We can just take anyone he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just put this one on top and we'll try and finish this one now.
Ones like Coney and Sasha are good, where they can swap their dice roll. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Aaron's okay. You can, his first roll, he can give a dice to someone, can't he?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Mika's obviously overpowered with her double swords and everything. I think, Levi's probably the worst one.
Oh, I don't know. It's like from both perspectives.
Yeah,
as
true.
a Titan, it's horrible seeing Levi
Yeah.
being turned over as a character, and I suppose as the player who's playing as Levi,
Similar thing.
just losing that dice because you're not getting enough movement or you're getting stuff that's useless.
Yeah, James was Levi once, and he said he just felt out of the game completely. Every head that he rolled wasn't doing anything. He wasn't moving. He wasn't contributing anything. Or sometimes he'd roll, and then that would be it. He said, "I'm not going to risk doing anything else. What I've got is what I'm going to play with." Unfortunately. But overall, the game's pretty fun. I played it with my brother and his friends, and they said it was okay because obviously the dice rolling is random, and it is. And if you haven't got the right characters, you can't manipulate the dice that much.
Of course, yeah.
But overall, I personally think it's a fun experience.
It's a really good game. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good. We also picked up Pandemic, the original one, the first time we've ever played it.
Yes.
So that was good, after we figured out how to play the rules.
Yeah. Oh man,
good.
we played that really badly first time round.
Oh yeah, when the Epidemic come out, we'd flip the bottom card over and we'd place 3 down, but then we'd give an outbreak to it straight away when it shouldn't do.
Oh god, yeah.
Unless obviously it already had 2 cubes on it, then you
of course,
yeah. But if it had no cubes, then we just give it an outbreak anyway. There was literally 4 outbreaks guaranteed.
Guaranteed 4 outbreaks every time we turned over an Epidemic card. It was awful. It was the most scary game I've ever played in my life.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
when we finally read the rules and read them properly, and the game changed, and we'd win our first game, we're like, yeah, we like this game. This is good.
And then we picked up Legacy.
Yes.
And that was good. We're currently in March. We played April twice.
We played
March twice. We're in April, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe what they've done with it. It's so exciting. I mean, obviously we ruined it for you, but it's such an exciting game.
Yeah.
The mechanics they add to it, you think, what can they do to it for 12 months? And right from the off, it's just like, oh, here, I'll take this. You're like, wow, okay. Weren't expecting this.
Yeah, the first month was just like mental.
Yeah, it was like, play this game, but on your like 3rd or 4th Epidemic, open this box. You're like, okay. Open the box. Oh, okay.
So we can't do this anymore.
Can't do this now.
It does. It restricts you from doing certain things, and that makes the game. It forces you to play almost a completely different game.
Yeah.
It's like playing an expansion, but every month it's a new expansion being added to it or being taken away. And obviously, I like the idea of it. We've got 2 copies. If we want to play again, we'll get a completely different experience.
Yeah, definitely.
One disease gets affected really bad, but if we play again, a different one could, a different situation could happen.
Yeah.
Characters can die and cities can burn. I've never played anything like this.
No, I haven't.
Obviously, it's been out for over a year now, so people have experienced it. They had have you ever played Risk?
No.
The war game. They had Risk Legacy. I think that was the first one that they done.
Okay.
And apparently that wasn't really well received, but the idea of Legacy and like ripping up cards and writing on cards obviously transferred over to this, and it was amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we have recorded it, so
yeah,
you will see unedited I assume, at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
Them videos, but yeah.
What else have we played? We played a few things off screen. We played like King of Tokyo, which is pretty old.
Yeah.
Tortuga was pretty fun.
Yeah.
We only played with 3 and 4 players so far, but obviously I can only imagine it getting even worse.
Oh my god, yeah.
With more players.
Yeah, I can imagine. But I think it's going to be quite fun with more players, having a full group playing that.
Oh, that would be mental, just thinking about it. What else have we played?
What else haven't we played?
I'm just staring at the box and stuff. Oh, we've got a few new games that have just come out. We've got like Yamatai, the expansion for...
We haven't played Yamatai yet.
Potion Explosion. No, we'll hurry up this video, then we'll get started playing it. Unearthed, the dice rolling game.
Yes, that was different.
Yeah, that was good. By the guys who made Boss Monster. That was completely different, considering their first game was like all pixelated card game. This is now it's kind of a set collecting card game. Yeah, but it's mainly dice, but that's fun. And obviously the Delver cards that you use are the way of manipulating the dice.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have a game that involves dice and you're not able to manipulate them, like Waterloo probably, from what I can tell from the stories that you told me, it creates a boring experience where your destiny lies within the dice, and if you roll it and you can't do anything and you have no, movement with it, it just takes you out of the game. I feel.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange, but no, yeah. I feel like Unearthed is good.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it also it rewards players, even if they lose that card, it rewards them with more Delver cards, giving them a higher possibility of +2 to this, re-roll that, do this, do that, and then you can gain everything. So that's pretty good. So hopefully going to be playing a lot more new games in 2018. Maybe not solely new games, but I've got the new DC game coming pretty soon. I say we've got Yamatai that's coming out. That we've got on the shelf. And a few other games that I want to pick up as well. Just picked up, me and James have been reading the Tabletop Gaming magazine, which is a really easy way for me to figure out what new games there are out there. Boardgame Geek is amazing for seeing what new games there are out there, but it's sometimes set so far in the future. Like, there was a game that was announced for 2018, but it was announced in the summer. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's great, but I'm going to forget about that in 3 months time. So this magazine is good for everything that's new. I really like the look of that Lord of the Rings game where you're the ring race and someone's the Hobbit.
I've just played a game with a family actually called Scotland Yard, which is it's kind of like the same concept.
Like a hidden movement.
Yeah, but you have like an invisible token and you're like the criminal and you're trying to get around London.
Yeah.
And only on like turns 3, 8 and 13 you disappear off the board.
Oh really?
So you can move like invisible.
Yeah.
And the police are starting to draw in, but then you disappear, then you can kind of
so
sneak away.
So as the policeman you have to kind of guess, they'll probably go this way, or you split up to cover as much ground as you can.
Yeah, that's it, But it's very difficult.
So who moves first?
The criminal moves first.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would make sense. If the police move first.
Yeah, you just close in.
Yeah, just close in.
You have all different routes. You have a taxi route, a bus route, and a tube route, which we never played in the beginner's version.
Yeah.
You only used the bus and the taxi.
Yeah.
But the taxi you can move from yellow to yellow, and the bus is like red, so you can move like from red to red.
Yeah.
And it's really it's interesting, very difficult, but and you get this little hat that you wear over your eyes like that, so no one can see your eyes when you're looking on the board.
Oh, that's well good.
It's really good, and it says Mr. X on it. It's a cool little game to play with a family. It's really easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Like the beginner's rule book, it's like 3 pages.
Oh, that's good.
Tells you what Mr. X does, what the police do, and that's it. You just crack on, and it's really easy game to pick up.
I feel like anything more than like 10 pages, and if it's A4, like the DC or the Cryptozoic games, are like they're A4. They're like 15 pages long, and sometimes I think they're pretty long. But once you get through it, it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, some games you look at them, they're like 25 pages. I'm like, I'm gonna need to do some homework on this one. Like, take it home, get all the components out, read the book like 7, 8, 10 times just to understand.
Still read them wrong.
Yeah, and still read them wrong as I traditionally do. I also got 5 Tribes expansion.
Yes.
Which I don't think you've played. I've played a couple.
I played.
Have you played the expansion?
With the mountain?
Yes, with the mountain. Yeah. They've also got a newer one that came out this year. That one came out last year, I think, or the year before. I've also got a newer one as well, which is good. And a Magic Maze expansion. I think it's just come out. I think it's at Leisure Games, so I think I might pop down there this weekend.
Cool.
So that would be fun. It's weird because the way I read it, it just adds. It does 2 things. It gives you loads of components to make it easier, and loads of components to make it harder.
Right, okay.
I feel like the only reason why I would want to buy it is to make it more challenging.
Yeah,
or something new. I would never use it to, make things easier. So I don't really want to spend X amount of money and realise that I'm only using half of the game.
Yeah.
So I might be disappointed with that, I feel. But let's hope not.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We played a lot of good games. I like to feel like now we've said the bad things. Like I said in our videos, we always say, "Oh yeah, it's a great game. I like this bit. I like this bit," but we don't really talk about what we don't like.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe we should use this to talk about what we don't like, because not every game's perfect.
No, of course it's not.
And you've got every game has flaws.
Yeah.
To a point. But yeah, this year hopefully play new games that have come out probably mid-2017 onwards. New videos. We want to play 2-player games. Probably do that once a month. Not necessarily exclusive 1v1 games, but even games like Carcassonne or DC Deck Building, just one-on-one.
Yep.
Games that are multiplayer and do that kind of thing as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just carry on making videos.
Yeah.
As always.
And hope you guys keep enjoying.
Yes.
And keep subscribing.
I bet loads of people are going to unsubscribe now because we haven't uploaded for the past 2 weeks.
Oh man, I hope not. I've been keeping an eye on it just in case. But yeah, we're a solid 125.
Yeah, I think we've actually lost since we've started. We've only ever lost 6 subscribers. So I think that's around it because we did actually have 126 last week.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed that.
Yeah. Well, obviously we weren't.
Maybe I unsubscribed.
I'm going to make multiple accounts and just subscribe. Well, we've gone from 1 subscriber a week to basically 2 subscribers a week. And when we, back in 2008, we had another channel of like Yu-Gi-Oh. That within a year we got to 3 subscribers a week, and that's when it like escalated really quickly. So we're going to hopefully continue doing this, mainly new games, because they're the games that seem to get the most views and positive response, and we get loads of subscribers when we upload a new game. But obviously for us, we're still relatively new. We're 3 years into playing. 3 years ago, we played a DC Deck Building game. So we're still relatively new.
Yeah.
And obviously we only have so much money in our pockets that we can invest.
That's it.
Into new games. Oh, Splendor. That's what I'm looking forward to. We're going to do that first.
Yeah.
We're going to play that first as soon as we finish
expansions.
it. Yes, that would be good. We're going to play all of them. Every single one.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had a happy new year, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye.